Con O'Kelly. Can I talk briefly on women's wrestlers in my time and hope to hear us do a full show on women's wrestling in the future? My day, you had Fabulous Moolah, you had Betty Nicholhigh, Joyce Grable, Sue Green, women like that were it was a different era. It wasn't the diva era by any stretch of the imagination, but it was like quote it was a novelty. So when you would put your card out and you make your flyers, a lot of times it would be plus come see the women wrestle in midgets. So that was how you build it. So when we had little people on the card, it was come see those wild, wonderful midgets on the show. And women, same thing. See the lovely ladies grapple. And then you give them Lula and Betty Nikolai. So it was a different time, and they took themselves very seriously, and most of them were some pretty tough broads, to say the least. They could handle themselves inside and outside the ring. They were as tough as the guys, and they had something to prove. So it was a completely different time. That evolved into the divas and kind of changed business. Now I think they're getting back to some really highly talented and very skilled women in the business, but it was a little different business. It was a different world when I was coming up in the 70s and 80s. Michael, if Becky Lynch has faced Ronda at WrestleMania, do you think it should headline? No, I don't. Um, I don't know. I say no, I don't. That was awful quick. I don't know. Why not? I mean, seriously, why not? Ronda's a huge star, and I think Becky is hot as she can be. Um, Throw Charlotte Flair in there, a three-way, so you think Ronda's got the odds against her? Yeah, I take back that immediate no. It could, definitely could. Would certainly get a shitload of media attention, get people talking about it, to have the first female main event of WrestleMania, and yeah, who's to say? Why the hell not? Um, Dusty, yeah, I eat. Sorry, no, I don't. I really don't. And I should with all the Aggies, I know. Hey, Doug, what wrestling bios do you recommend? Okay. Pat Patterson accepted. The the Dusty one is entertaining. If you haven't read Mick Foley's is by far excellent. Bobby Heenan has two great books out there. Both the Bobbies are very good. Looking over here, I started to read uh, Dr. D. David Schultz. Don't Call Me Fake. As far as wrestling goes, it's not that much on wrestling, but he has a great story. That's an interesting one. Um, Bill Apter's is Wrestling Fixed. Looking over here at the rest of them. Gary Hart's Playboy Gary Hart's is probably one of the best books out there. A theme than it is natural matches it has become. Impressions on Ronda Rousey thus far. Hello, Michael. I think that Ronda is a natural. I think she's one of those talents that belongs in the wrestling business. That it's been her love all of her life. I remember talking to Roddy Piper before Roddy passed. Roddy and Ronda Rousey were friends, and Piper used to tell me about it. Oh man, this girl, she needs to be in our business. She's fucking great, and he thought she would trade with her and Gene Lavelle. So it was Ronnie constantly putting her over to me. So that helped me in the very beginning because I liked her for that. I like her as a person. And I think that she's made for this business. I really and truly do. She's got some good instincts. She's believable. She has great name value outside of the business. So that helps. And I think she's in it for the long haul. I sure as hell hope so. I don't know what her deal is or anything like that, but I enjoy watching her work because it's real. So I do like it. Uh, okay. Hello, Travis Babcock. You're a huge fan of the hardcore division, and move my little cursor there. In all his matches, my question is, what did Vince think of the hardcore division? I don't know that Vince really understood the hardcore division in the first place when it first started. However, I think after time he kind of embraced it and he's like, if you're going to go hardcore, then let's go above and beyond what people think hardcore is, and let's try and make it different and unique. So I don't know that he hated it. I just don't know that I don't think any of them really did. What's hardcore? I think hardcore is more of